What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Noob to Pro series. This is episode 17, and you might have noticed from the start of the video that I have changed the farm. So we have some major changes. Where did shirts go? Well, shirts are gone because I cheated, and this is on a completely new account as well. This is my alt account. This is, if we take a look here, this is Bunny Films without the one. So without the one, this is like the OG Bunny Films account. So basically what I did is, since the last episode, I completely replicated this farm on a completely different account. That way, if we go to the farm tab, you will see we don't have any licenses unlocked. So that way, I can't just beat the game by building a shirt factory, making 1,000,000 coins an hour, because that's sort of unfair. And I didn't want to do that. So instead, we're like on a new account where we don't have anything unlocked. So why don't we actually unlock some stuff? So at our stage in the game, I don't think it really matters what we have selected, but I mean, we'll just do bailing for now because that's pretty easy. We got some random tasks we can do while just farming regularly. For the animals tab, let's go ahead and select a goal for this as well. We can do the cheese factory, bees. Bees are pretty decent, but should we try and unlock a shirt factory again? No, let's go ahead and do bees. So heavy transport basically allows you to haul more stuff. I don't know if that's really necessary. I mean, that's sort of nice. Let's do seeder efficiency. I think that'll be nicer. There we go. So we have these three goals selected. We have to clean some chicken coops, sell crops, and cultivate field tiles, all of which we can do by just planting some tomatoes and taking care of our farm. And even though this is a completely new slot, technically, I try to emulate it as much as possible with all the same equipment, the same exact amount of money before the shirt factory, and the same chickens. We have to rename them though, so I'm going to do that after the video. But in the meantime, we got our chicken coop cleaned. I think that's one of the tasks. We have to clean it 2 more times. We have to sell some crops now, so we need to actually get some planted. We're going to go to Farmco because we need to go ahead and grab some tomato seeds. And I don't know how many we're going to buy, but we're going to buy literally as many as possible. Let's see, we can buy more. And I think this is filled. It's completely filled. But you know what? We still have 108,000 coins. We could technically buy, I think, 3 more boxes. And luckily the field's already plowed and cultivated. What? No way. Yeah, so really convenient, really easy. Don't know how that happened. I definitely didn't do that while I was rebuilding my entire farm. And I'm going to plop these seeds into here really quickly. There we go. Now we're back up to like 250. And I'll be curious to see if we can actually fill up this entire field of seeds. And if so, we might be able to like plant some over here. We should also expand. Well, no, I don't want to expand this field. Because last time we expanded the field, it actually reset all the tiles and they turned to dirt and I had to plow and cultivate again. And that was very unfortunate. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to make that mistake again. Instead, we're just gonna plant tomatoes. We're not going to expand the fields yet. And I am going to drive over to the store really quickly. We still have 20 seeds in our seeder, and I think this is like a 60 by 10 field, maybe? So that's 600 tiles there, and we're definitely going to be able to plant every single tile on that field, and we might have to go over to our next field over there. So here we are at Farmco. Once again, we have 55,000 coins, and we're going to be spending every penny of it. I promised you guys I would do that. There we go, 52,800 coins, down to literally 2,000. And we also do have some fans in the server. There are some usernames I do recognize. We have Time, we have Logan. But anyways, yeah, I think we're going to be able to... I think it's going to be the exact number of tiles as the number of seeds. We have 86420. Okay, that's perfect. So I think we have like 600 seeds planted, which is insane. That's so many. So it would be nice to have an entirely plowed and cultivated field. That way I can just go ahead and plant the seeds right after I go ahead and sell the crops. And I don't have to worry about plowing and cultivating. But let's go ahead and see. Okay, I definitely can't afford this. Well, maybe I can. Let's see. So this is 3,000 coins. Oh, we can afford that. We just need to sell some animal products. So we're going to do that really quickly while the tomatoes grow. They're going to take about 20 minutes. That's really fast compared to cabbage and some of the better crops in the game. So as you can see, in case you don't know, free-range milk is 90% or higher happiness, and this cow's at 100%, so he's going to give us 3 jugs of free-range milk. Incredible. That's why it's important to keep your cows happy, and if they are unhappy for some reason, I'll show you in just a second how you can tell. So if your cows are unhappy for some reason, you can always tell by looking above their heads. Sometimes there's little icons, but you can also go into the farm tab. You can see your cows here, and they'll say like plenty of space, clean stalls, all the important things. You can also scroll on this as well, well fed, and if there are any complaints, they'll be in red and it'll be obvious what's making them unhappy. But you'll know how in that last video I needed to go AFK for 8 hours to sawmill all of my planks. Well, I sort of forgot I have or I had past tense now, 32 cows on that slot. And you know what happened to those 32 cows when I didn't feed them for 8 hours? Well, I mean, you could guess what happens when you don't feed a cow in farming and friends. Oh, pillow. So yeah, you can sort of guess what happens when you don't feed a cow for 8 hours in farming and friends. They sort of go like that. So, I sort of don't have any cows anymore on that save. So anyways, time to sell our milk. We're making 5,000 coins. It's actually pretty decent. But now that we have 7,000, nearly 8,000 coins, let's go ahead and build our field that we were planning on building anyways. That way we can just go ahead and get that plowed and cultivated while we wait for our other crops to grow. So this is going to cost us 3,000 coins, and this is going to make this a 10 by 60 field now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to plow these fields really quickly. I'm going to skip ahead of this boring part. Also, it's going to be nighttime, so you can't really see anything. So I'm just going to skip ahead until something eventful happens. So the tomatoes are about halfway grown, and we'll be able to start harvesting them a little earlier just because of how long it actually took to plant all of these. Some of the tomatoes will be ready before others. So I will say give it about like maybe 8 more minutes and we'll be able to harvest. In the meantime though, we have a stinky chicken coop, and this is one of our quests, or one of our tasks, to clean a chicken coop. So we're 2/3 of the way done with that. If we take a look here, oh, look at this, cultivate 300 field tiles. Oh, we sort of did that. We did about 200 it looks like. And we did clean 2 chicken coops. Ooh, actually I sort of want to change this. I think we should do this. This is a better goal. I should have done this earlier. I didn't realize. And it's funny because the quests for this, or the tasks for this, are basically the same thing. Sell 100 crops and sell 200 crops. So we'll finish that really quickly. Okay, so like I said, some of the tomatoes are ready, some aren't, but either way, we're gonna harvest ASAP because we gotta get them sold and plant some more tomatoes so we can get our level 4 tractor. We got a bunch of, like a half of a row here ready. Again, this harvester, I think, is this like a level 2 harvester? I could actually check in the equipment manager. It is a level 3. It only holds 200 crops. It's not very good. Also, this is a nice POV. I always forget to play in first person because some of the vehicles actually have some nice interiors. I mean, this one doesn't really have anything. It has a metal seat and it doesn't have a steering wheel. It doesn't have pedals. It doesn't have buttons or anything. It's just this. But it does give you a very clear view of what you're picking up. So I think this is actually a very nice interior. Very simple, very minimalist. So let's go ahead, pick up the last of our tomatoes, and then we're going to check on the price one last time. And if it's not good, I'm just going to do some other tasks while we wait. Okay, so the price has not changed. It's actually not too bad. It's at 602. Like, I would sell it that if I was desperate, but I'm not desperate, so we're not going to sell it that. We're just going to wait. So I'm just going to go ahead and plow and cultivate this field while I wait for the price to change. And I'm going to meet you. So while we wait for the price to change, I'm just going to go ahead and plow and cultivate this field. And I'm going to meet you guys back here once the price is actually somewhat decent. Oh my gosh, do you realize what the developers did? So this isn't I'm sorry. I got in your way. I'm sorry. Hi. Oh, it's the rooster. Hi, rooster. But look what the developers did. They keep changing the starter farm layout. Look at this. Look at this. This is new. They got the broken gate, all this overgrown stuff. Got a broken chicken coop. Like, look at it. It has like a moss on the roof. They got bags of feed here. This is so cool. Why did the developers keep making all these cool changes to the starter farm layout? I think it's really cool. Like they completely got rid of the garage. They added this abandoned trailer for animals. I think it's really helpful for new players. I think that's really cool. The price is still stinky, so we're gonna wait. In the meantime, though, I think we can go ahead and milk our cows. I mean, we don't really have anything better to do, so we might as well. They'll make us some coins. There we go. And let's go ahead and milk you. There we go. Thanks for the 3 jugs. Oh, pillow. The cow knocked me over. Now the cow walks on top of me. Anyways. So we don't have any space in our... Oh, look at that stack. Oh, look at that. It's the stack of 3 jugs. So we're going to sell this for about 4,400 coins. I'm guessing the price is actually pretty bad. Oh, yeah. Look at the price. It's very red. It's 447. But I don't really care. I mean, it's just milk. It's not like you're really losing money. So I'm just literally going to stand here and wait for the price to change because the cows are milked, the chickens are fed, the fields are plowed and cultivated, the crops are picked up. I literally have nothing to do but wait. So we have a new tomato price. It's not great. It's only 633. But I mean, it'd be nice if it was greener, but we're not going to wait any longer. We're going to go ahead and sell anyways. So here goes our first batch of tomatoes. This is going to sell for 253,000 coins. Not bad. So now we're up to about 262,000 coins. So this is going to go ahead and sell for 126,000 coins, making our profit. So if we do like 390,000 minus 320,000, we just made 70,000 coins. Now in an ideal world, it would technically be like, oh, we made 70,000 coins in 20 minutes, but we were just waiting for a decent price. But we can plant more tomatoes now. So we're going to go back to our farm really quickly, get our seeder, and I'm just going to carry these 2 boxes with me. So let's go ahead, leave our trailer here. We're also going to leave these 2 boxes here. We'll come back for them later, but we need to go ahead, have our hands open and seeder empty. That way we can fit as many as possible once we get back to the store. Okay, so it's tomato time. I'm buying as many boxes as I can. I think I can actually buy 9. I don't even know. I can buy 1 extra box compared to how many I bought earlier. So I was thinking, we're going to do something a little different. What if we buy some carrots? Question mark. I don't know. Can I even afford 2 boxes? I don't know if the guy's going to let me buy it. Oh. Ooh. Okay. We barely have enough coins. I don't even know how many tomatoes. Oh, we have 300 tomatoes. We have two boxes there. So we have 400 tomatoes and 2 carrots. Why did I buy carrots? Well, I think it might be worth it. Okay. I forgot I actually have seeds in here, so I might as well just start seeding my field here. Whoops. Anyways, yeah, we're going to get all of the carrots planted. There we go. And the carrots will take a little longer than the tomatoes, but I am going to time it and see, because right now it's, what, 9:26? So let's see how long it takes for them to grow. Now we do need to go ahead and plant the remainder of our tomatoes, and I think we'll be able to fit all 80 of them in this random patch here. I know I missed some tiles because I was driving all erratically. And there we go. All the tomatoes are planted now, and there isn't really anything to do right now, so I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead until either something eventful happens or we have some crops that are ready to be harvested. Guess what time it is? It's tomato time! Yeah, so I forgot to say that earlier when I harvested the tomatoes. I forgot that I call it tomato time, but it's tomato time. We got tomatoes here, so let's go ahead and actually start harvesting them. We also have some new fans in the server because I've been recording this video for so long. We got like a completely new batch of fans. We have Graham, we have Time Still, we have I can't read all the usernames while I'm moving. We got Thank, we got maybe Smile, we got Rub. Hi everyone, but let's go ahead and pick up the tomatoes. Carrots are still growing. I don't know how long they're going to take, but once we have all the tomatoes picked up, we'll be able to get like an accurate estimate based on whatever that little bar shows. So here go the first tomatoes into the trailer, and we will be able to pick up all of our tomatoes because we only bought 400 seeds. So all of the tomatoes are picked up. We can look at the bar here and see how far the carrots have progressed. They are nearly done. And I don't exactly remember the time I said I started recording at, so I don't know how long the carrots took to grow. Maybe I'll put it on screen or something. I mean, they still aren't done yet, so I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take. But if they grow at the like nearly same rate as tomatoes, we should definitely be making that upgrade soon. So do I know the price? I don't know the price. Hopefully it's somewhat decent. Chances are it's not going to be. Oh, look at these prices. Look at these prices. Tomato. Oh, look at tomato. It's $6.51. That's not too good. Not too bad. I'll still sell at that price. That's the best price we've had all video. So we just made 260,000 coins. We're up to 268,000. You know what we're going to do with some of those coins? We're going to buy a level 4 tractor. Yes. So let's go ahead. We're going to look at tractors, and we're going to go, let's see, level 4. This one, no, I mean, it looks cool, but we're going to go with this one. It's slightly slower. That's okay, though. This one's 30,000 coins cheaper, and that's actually worth it. So actually, I'm just buying the faster one for extra 30,000 coins. I don't care. And you know what we can do with this tractor? We can actually go into the build menu. We can click this, and we can sell it for 7,000 coins. That's all right. I mean, it's not that great. I mean, we could have kept that tractor, but we now have a level 4 tractor, and this is significantly faster. So with this speed, we'll be able to plow, cultivate, seed our fields a whole lot faster, and like also drive a lot faster. And that's going to be very useful in terms of saving time. So I think it was worth the extra 30,000 coins it did cost us. And looky here, the carrots are ready. Oh my gosh, are they actually ready? That was so quick. So right now, just for reference for future me, it's 9:57 p.m. So I'm going to like compare to what time I said earlier and see how long it actually took to grow all these carrots. So let's go ahead and get them all picked up. I don't remember what the price was. I don't remember seeing any great prices on the price board. So the chance of the price being good, I don't know, but maybe the price will change soon. Who knows? So looking at the price here, it looks okay. It's a little green. It's about 1,800 a piece. And it's gonna sell for 184,000 coins. And that does bring us up. We're literally about 10,000 coins less than where we started off in the video, but that's just because we spent our coins on a brand new tractor, and I think that's well worth it because now we can go ahead and get some level 4 equipment. But thank you everyone for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next episode coming out at the same time next week on Wednesday. But yeah, have a great day everyone, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.